Oh, I'm sorry. Wow. You're probably asking yourself, why is he using his hand? He always tells us to use our block. I'm busted, ain't I? I'm busted, right? Well, let me explain to you why I'm using a block, okay? I mean, let me explain to you why I'm using my fingers. First of all, I didn't take a brand new piece of sandpaper to use my finger with. I took the old piece off of the block that I'm using. And what I'm doing, I'm not sanding it with my finger. All I'm doing is using that dull edge right there, okay, to clean that corner up. So what I want that corner to be nice and sharp. It has to match the rest of the car. Okay, and what I'm doing, I'm making sure all these corners are contoured proper. I got a high spot right here, see? There it is. And that's all it takes. I'm not really sanding. What I'm doing, I'm using my fingers and as a guide, and I'm using the edge of that sandpaper, see? Because all I want to do is clean that corner up. There you go. That's our Evercoat fill, okay? Now what I'm gonna do, I'm not ready to prime that yet. You thought I was, but I'm not. The reason why is I'm gonna go ahead and take it one step even farther. And what I'm gonna do, let me see if I have any. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my Mirka, if you look right there. Is that upside down? No. I'm gonna use my Mirka 180. Now, what this is going to do, by me sanding this down with 180, and I'm going to also use my block on that, what this is going to do is this is going to even bring it even a step closer to getting rid of all those deep scratches. And in the long run, it's going to help me sand the primer and feather it out a lot quicker, see? So I'm going to go over the whole thing. Feather everything out, even the scratches where I've already sanded. If you notice, I'm going on top. And you can see, just by the look of it, if you look right here, okay, look at the scratches in that area. Can you see that right there, okay? Versus the scratches, see how fine this is right here. Okay, so I'm actually getting all the deep scratches out. So when I put my primer on it, I won't have no problem with filling the scratches and the imperfections that are gonna arise. Okay, do you see how I sanded that right there? That's the Evercoat. If you look right there, those scratches in this area right in here have been filled in with our Evercoat Bondo mix. This is all feeling real good. It's all feathered out good. And when I prime that, I'm going to use a very, very thick 2K filler primer, okay, that requires a hardener, and that's going to make it where I'll be able to feather all these edges out even better. So, this is going to take another 15 or 20 minutes. I'll see you then. This is Pete. Okay, what you see here and what you just saw me do, okay, is I actually took the paper and I put it on backwards and then flipped it this way. The reason I did that is because what it's going to do, it's going to give it a nice soft edge for my primer so I don't have a sharp edge to sand down and accidentally sand through the paint. Now this is all sanded down to 180, okay, and it's ready for primer. Now I see a little mistake right there. Hold on, I'm sorry. How you doing? Okay. Everybody's good out there? Good, good. That's what we need. We need everybody to be happy today. We don't want to fucking get pissed off, see? We don't want to fucking do that. So I see a couple imperfections here, probably where there's some Bondo still on it or something. And before I prime this, bastard, what the fuck? Before I prime this, I noticed when I was running my finger down this edge right here, okay, I noticed that it still had a little bit of a dip in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get me some Evercoat and I'm going to fill that in. Now once that's dry and all sanded, everything else feels really, really good. Feels a little, filling that out just a little more by hand. What's up, Phil? Okay. I'm going to fill that in and then this will be ready for primer. And we'll see what it's going to look like. I'm going to take some Evercoat and just fill it in lightly, okay? Then I'll come back to my block and block it down and that should be done. Alright, if you look behind me, you're going to see that the rear damage on our fiberglass car has been repaired. Okay, it's been professionally repaired. It's been repaired just like if you wanted to repair it at home. Okay, it's an easy procedure, but on the other hand, it's a time-consuming procedure. Okay, it's all like Sammy Salami says. It's a situation that needs a solution to make everything better. Now, we got it in primer, okay? We're ready to paint it, but we're not painting it today. We're gonna wait probably 3 or 4 days before we paint it. I got other stuff to do to the car. I'm gonna go ahead and do that while the primer's shrinking and drying and doing what primer does, okay? And one more step before I pull all my paper and my plastic off, there's one more step that I do. And if you look right here, okay, that's cheap, inexpensive, fast dry, flat paint. It costs 85 cents a can, okay, over at Lowe's or Home Depot, all right, 85 cents versus the 3M guide coat paint that costs $5, $7, $8, $10. Same fucking shit, okay, what the hell? Use your fucking brain, okay? Do you see what I'm saying? Use your brain, not your fucking huff rag, okay? Don't huff the fucking spray, okay, and kill your brain cells. Use your fucking brain and fucking make some money while you're trying to fucking fix shit. So what we're doing is I'm gonna put a nice guide coat on this. Okay, if you watch what I'm doing here. What's the guide coat for? Why am I putting a guide coat on? Why did I paint the primer black? All those questions will be answered when we get ready to paint our fiberglass car. All those questions will be answered when I show you how to do that, okay? Do you see what I'm saying now, okay? So, I'm gonna pull the paper off, and as you see, get the picture of it. Okay. This car is ready to paint. This is Pete, we'll see you later. I hope all these tips on how to fix your fiberglass wrecked, whatever the fuck you got, item, car, boat, toy, whatever it is, how to fix it. Video said it's helped you out, okay? We'll be back to paint our car. That's a 2-tone paint job, and it's a bitch paint job because it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I'm rambling, I gotta go, take it easy. We'll see you later.